Tobago division of the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce shares the pain with Tobago's struggling business community. Blue Waves return to service interrupted, and members from the People's National Movement question the abandoned cargo vessels tender process. Good evening, I am Renessa Ortiz and you're locked into Tobago Updates television news for Thursday, 12th February 2026. Now to our top story. The Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce Tobago Division Chairman Curtis Williams has expressed deep concern over the current economic challenges facing suppliers and warehouse owners across the island, following recent visits to several facilities. Williams said he personally toured 5 warehouses during his routine rounds and was struck by how empty they were, highlighting the severe slowdown in commercial activity.
I must say, yes, I visited 5 warehouses yesterday in my normal routine. And as I see in front of me in those warehouses, they were literally empty. So I understand the anxiety and the hurt that these suppliers or warehouses owners are facing, knowing that no sales, no money coming in, and all expenses stays the same or increases. I understand the pain that our members are feeling, and I myself are feeling the said pain.
He explained that the lack of sales has placed significant strain on business operators as revenues have sharply declined while operational expenses remain constant or continue to rise. According to Williams, this reality has created widespread anxiety and emotional distress among members of the business community. Concerns over Tobago's supply chain are mounting as the island's main cargo vessel faces fresh technical setbacks. After a series of troubled sea trials, business leaders are calling for more transparency. For the 3rd time this week, the inter-island cargo vessel has faced delays, leaving truckers and wholesalers in a state of limbo.
And there's something that I think a lot of people think it means is unpredictability. And at the end of the day, all business people like predictability because that is what we need to plan.
Planning was thrown into disarray again this morning, following its mechanical mishap during a second sea trial earlier this week. The vessel finally arrived in Scarborough at 12:30 a.m. Thursday. However, it didn't dock for another 5 hours. Chairman of the Tobago Division of the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce, Curtis Williams, says technical failures and rough weather created a wait-it-out scenario for the crew.
Where they were changing of generators, and that caused a bit of delay. Note the vessel only had cargo on board and there were no passengers on board.
While the boat finally berthed at 5:36 a.m. to offload essential goods, a significant backlog remains at the Port of Spain. To address the bottleneck, officials are promising extra trips to ensure food and construction supplies reach the island.
It was stated to us that the vessel will leave Tobago at 2 p.m. today and will resume its normal sailing tomorrow. It was also stated to us that additional sailing will be put in place for the backlog of cargo.
For now, the Chamber says it will maintain close contact with port stakeholders. Business owners are watching the horizon, hoping that tomorrow's normal schedule finally sticks. Amid ongoing challenges affecting the inter-island sea bridge, renewed scrutiny has been placed on past and present government decisions surrounding the procurement of a cargo vessel. Questions have resurfaced over abandoned tender processes, accountability, and whether different choices could have prevented the difficulties now confronting citizens and businesses across Trinidad and Tobago. Here are the details.
Senator Melanie Rajman emphasized that the former PNM administration stated that prior to leaving office, it ensured a request for proposals (RFP) was issued for a cargo vessel to service the inter-island sea bridge. She added that public records confirmed the procurement listing PATT 062025, which specifically sought the provision of a cargo vessel to support reliable and efficient inter-island transport.
The last administration, led by the People's National Movement, before we left office, we ensured that an RFP went out for a cargo vessel to service this inter-island route. And the public record is there to prove that. The exact procurement listing actually was PATT 06 of 2025, the provision of a cargo vessel for the inter-island sea bridge. And if you even take, this is all public records, so if you even take a look at the global tender trackers, you'd see that the publication was there.
Rajman argued that had the current government followed through on the RFP and tender process, the present challenges could have been avoided. She questioned why the existing administration chose to abandon the procurement exercise, suggesting that this decision directly contributed to the difficulties now facing the inter-island transport system.
Now, had this present government decided to follow through on that RFP, on that tender process, I am quite confident that we would not have found ourselves in the situation that we are in today. So again, another question arises. Why did the government, this present government, decide to abandon the tender process? Well, we have to ask the question, has the process been abandoned? What's happening with regards to that RFP? We haven't heard anything since the publication, I think, last July.
She questioned whether the MV Blue Wave Harmony is truly fit for purpose, noting that several adverse reports about the vessel are already in the public domain. She stressed that these concerns are based on documented evidence, not speculation, adding that available information indicates that the vessel is in poor condition and unsuitable for reliable inter-island service.
Is this MV Blue Wave vessel, is it really up to task? And again, the adverse reports surrounding this new vessel has been placed in the public record. So this is not things that we're envisioning or making up. It's out there. We are aware that the boat is really not in good shape. It's a bang-up boat.
The issue underscores the importance of community in public policy and procurement. Abandoning established process without clear justification can lead to setbacks that affect essential services, public confidence, and national development, highlighting the need for transparency, accountability, and responsible decision-making in governance. Addressing these concerns regarding service continuity, Minister Jerlene John would have stated that the MV Blue Wave Harmony has been cleared and has re-entered the sea trial phase. She also confirmed that all state-operated vessels, including the Buku Reef, the APT James, and the Galleon's Passage, remain in active service and continue to operate as scheduled. This is AMPLIA Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
Up next, TIMA advises persons to be vigilant during Fete season.
Hair goals, we've got 'em. At S&R Hair Fantasy, we provide a wide variety of quality hair, the latest hair accessories, adult toys, skin lightening products, female underwear, and much more under one roof. Check us out on Shelbourne Street in Plymouth or call us at 317-0808. We're open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. S&R Hair Fantasy for queens who know exactly what they want.
Coming up, fetes, pan, parades, soca. Yes, Carnival is in full swing. Artists from all over added their strokes to Antigua and Barbuda's canvas. A boost for these Barbadian projects through the power to make a difference. Equal servings of culture and good cheer. It's Caribbean Passport TV right here on this station.
Thank you for staying with us. With the carnival season in full swing and Fete drawing large crowds across the island, authorities are urging heightened awareness and responsibility. As revelry increases, so too do safety risks, prompting renewed calls for business owners and patrons alike to prioritize security, personal safety, and the protection of property during this busy festive period. Here are the details.
TEMA Director Alan Stewart emphasized this year's music is especially engaging, stirring heightened revelry among participants. He noted that certain tunes influence how people respond and behave based on personal interpretation. While most reactions remain festive, he acknowledged that a few isolated incidents of intoxications were recorded.
Honestly, I think this year there's something happening with the music. The music is very enticing and it brings out revelry in a particular manner where when you have a tune saying, I just can't behave myself, people act on that, people behave, they respond to it in a particular way, and therefore it have its own interpretation, personal interpretation as to the reveler, and then people behave in a particular manner, and therefore one incident or two incidents of intoxication.
He noted that during the peak Fete season, business owners are urged to place heightened focus on the safety of staff, patrons, and property. They are advised to ensure CCTV cameras and security systems are fully operational, remain vigilant against theft, and strengthen overall security measures, while also prioritizing personal safety.
In this period where there's a lot of Fete, we ask business owners to be particularly concerned about your safety of your staff, guests, and also the properties. For example, people look for a quick grab of cash, make sure that your CCTVs are functional. That is one of the things that I ask people. We want to remind people to do, make sure that your security systems, there's a time to beef up your security in your establishment. And there is also the need for personal safety.
Overall, stakeholders are being reminded that heightened vigilance and responsible conduct during the festive season are key to ensuring a safe, enjoyable experience for all, while protecting lives, livelihood, and property across communities. This is Aliyah Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
Barbadians have returned the Barbados Labour Party to government for a third straight term. Preliminary results from yesterday's election show the BLP won all 30 seats in the House of Assembly. Prime Minister Mia Mottley led her party to this historic clean sweep once again. The Democratic Labour Party, led by Ralph Thorne, failed to secure a single seat. Official tallies show the BLP captured over 70% of the total votes cast. In the St. John constituency, Charles Griffith defeated opposition leader Ralph Thorne to keep the seat. Voter turnout was a major focus throughout the day across all 30 constituencies. International observers from Caricom monitored the process and reported no major irregularities. Prime Minister Mottley is expected to name her new cabinet on Monday. Prime Minister Mia Amor Mottley has been sworn in as the third consecutive term Prime Minister of Barbados, while Mr. Wilfred Abrahams has also been sworn in as the Attorney General of Barbados. The government has declared tomorrow, February 13th, a public holiday to mark the occasion. Caribbean leaders are shifting from dialogue to direct action as a major milestone approaches. Caricom Chairman and St. Kitts and Nevis Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew is currently on a multi-island tour to unify regional positions. With the 50th regular meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government less than 2 weeks away, Drew's visits to Dominica and Grenada highlight a renewed push for solidarity. Joel Greengeorge has these details.
Port of Spain is watching closely as Caricom Chairman Dr. Terence Drew continues his eyeball-to-eyeball diplomacy across the region. Yesterday, Dr. Drew held talks in Roseau with Dominica's Prime Minister Roosevelt Scarrett, focusing on the future of the 15-member bloc. Dr. Drew says these meetings are about more than just formalities. They are about making the institution work for the average citizen.
Our discussion gives great hope to the advancement of Caricom in the region, and we look forward to strengthening it, making it even more relevant to the people of the region. So
the timing of this tour is no coincidence. St. Kitts and Nevis will host the historic 50th Caricom Summit starting February 24th. Under the theme Beyond Words, Action Today for a Thriving, Sustainable Caricom, leaders are under pressure to resolve long-standing issues, including the single market and economy and regional food security. Prime Minister Drew emphasized that the core values of the community are tested by today's global climate.
The principles on which Caricom was founded are more needed now than they were at the inception. That has stayed with me based on what, from his experience, his know-how and understanding. And I think that is the foundation on which we will approach this meeting. The principles on which Caricom is built, those principles are needed now.
The chairman then headed to St. George's to meet with Grenadian Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell. Dr. Drew noted that face-to-face engagement is the only way to align priorities before the Bastille Summit. As regional security and high food import bills remain top of the agenda, this week's consultations aim to ensure a united front. The 50th summit begins in Bastille on February 24th. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
The news will continue in a moment, but why wait? You can follow every story, every update all the time. Join the conversation and find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. Don't miss a beat. We'll be right back.
Tobago, it's Carnival. The vibe, the event space, formerly known as Shade, for the court Tobago, says, let's celebrate Carnival. Bring your coolers every Friday and Saturday, starting from Friday the 30th of January till Carnival week, and pay $50 at the door with your cooler all night. No ice, no chaser allowed. Top DJ and artists passing through every Friday and Saturday. To pre-book your cabanas, call 369-6414 and 394-3612 or email iwamg@gmail.com. And this promotion is going on until Easter. Gates open at 9 p.m. It's rum, it's bacchanal. Bring your coolers and come.
Been down this road before. All that left is rum and bacchanal. This is Carnival.
Coming up, fetes, pan, parades, soca. Yes, Carnival is in full swing. Artists from all over added their strokes to Antigua and Barbuda's canvas. A boost for these Barbadian projects through the power to make a difference. Equal servings of culture and good cheer. It's Caribbean Passport TV, right here on this station.
You come in. Long time I see you. This station pumping. Ready for children party. Mommy! Jay, you can't go nowhere with these children. And you know you can't depend on Kevin neither Stephen to see about them. Yes, total waste. So I supposed to stay home whole time? Jada is 12. She could see about that. You just leave Jada to see about Kia and Kayla. I thought it's your mother or your sister. Who? Them always busy. Jada could handle that. She cooking and cleaning a long time. And the next two better know what time it is. It's only me, you know. I will talk to my mother. She just home these days. She will make sure the children okay. Alright. Let me see the moves for later.
Before you ramage, make sure the children okay. Call 996 to report all child abuse now. A message from the Children's Authority of Trinidad and Tobago.
Every night and day, I want to wave, I want to wine, I want to party with you. I want to look it right, yeah. I want to wave, I want to wine, I want to party with you.
Welcome back. With school sports still in full swing, Harmon School of Seventh-day Adventists hosted its annual sports day earlier today, drawing an enthusiastic participation from students, teachers, parents, and supporters. The event opened with a vibrant march past as students proudly paraded in their respective houses, showcasing discipline, teamwork, and school spirit. Cheers and applause filled the venue, setting an energetic tone for the day's activities. Following the march past, attention shifted to the track and field segment, where students competed in a range of events, including sprints, relays, long jump, and throwing disciplines. Athletes displayed determination, skill, and sportsmanship as they vied for top honors, with spectators offering constant encouragement from the sidelines. Teachers and staff commended the students for their strong turnout, positive attitude, and exemplary conduct throughout the day. The event not only highlighted athletic talent, but also reinforced the importance of physical fitness, teamwork, and healthy competition. The Tobago Football Association League continued last evening at the Corland Recreational Grounds with an exciting doubleheader that delivered end-to-end action and thrilling finishes. In the opening match, Wim Leeds United FC and 1976 FC Tobago Phoenix battled a pulsating 3-3 draw. Both teams displayed attacking intent from the opening whistle, trading goals in a fast-paced encounter that kept spectators fully engaged. Wim Leeds United showed resilience to recover from early pressure, while Tobago Phoenix responded with sharp counterattacks and clinical finishing. Despite several late chances, neither side was able to find a decisive goal, settling for a share of the points. The second fixture saw Signal Hill United FC take on Gold City FC in another closely contested match, which ended in a 2-all draw. Signal Hill United struck first, but Gold City quickly responded, setting the tone for an intense battle in midfield and attack. Both teams created multiple scoring opportunities, with disciplined defending and goalkeeping preventing a late winner. The doubleheader highlighted the competitive nature of the TFA League as all four teams demonstrated skill, determination, and sportsmanship. Fans were treated to an entertaining night of football, reinforcing the league's reputation for delivering high-quality local competition. Tuco Tobago Zone has named 7 finalists for the upcoming Windward Calypso Monarch competition. The finalists will challenge reigning monarch Nicole Thomas Clark this Saturday at the Sid Gray Complex. However, the announcement is drawing sharp criticism from veteran Calypsonian Caston Cupid. Cupid was excluded from the list despite his recent success in the National Young Kings finals. In a social media post, Cupid demanded his audition scores from the February 4th session. He claims his calls to the Tuco office have gone unanswered all week. Cupid told Tobago Updates his residency status was questioned by organizers. He states he's a Tobago-born artist with a registered address in Tobago East. He alleges he was disqualified because Tuco officials believe he spends too little time on the island. Cupid is now calling for full transparency regarding the judging and selection process. He also mentioned the possibility of filing a court injunction to stop the competition. The stage is set for a lyrical showdown in Roxborough this weekend. The Tuco Tobago Zone has named 7 finalists for the Windward Calypso Monarch. These top bars will face reigning champion Nicole Thomas Clark. Thomas Clark is a seasoned veteran with over 12 Windward titles. The 2026 challengers include Dylan Thomas, Derek McMillan, and Garth Washington. Harris Hercules, Hollis Wright, and Marlon Gutzben also made the cut. Rounding out the list is Wendell Frederick. The big battle happens this Saturday night at the Sid Gray Complex. Showtime is 8 p.m. and fans can expect sharp social commentary and high-energy performances. The event also features the Windward Afro Queen Show, a major highlight for the Eastern District this carnival season. The weather report when we return.
This is how it's gonna go. They is your show, and everybody's gonna know. Say it to them once again. They better look out below. This is your show, and everybody's gonna know. That's how it's gonna go. They better look out below, 'cause this is your show.
Coming up, fetes, pan, parades, soca. Yes, Carnival is in full swing. Artists from all over added their strokes to Antigua and Barbuda's canvas. A boost for these Barbadian projects through the power to make a difference. Equal servings of culture and good cheer. It's Caribbean Passport TV, right here on this station.
Tobago, it's Carnival. The Vibe, the event space formerly known as Shade, for them called Tobago, said, let's celebrate Carnival. Bring your coolers every Friday and Saturday, starting from Friday the 30th of January till Carnival week, and pay $50 at the door with your cooler all night. No ice, no chaser allowed. Top DJ and artists passing through every Friday and Saturday. To pre-book your cabanas, call 369-6414 and 394-3612 or email iwamg@gmail.com. And this promotion is going on until Easter. Gates open at 9 p.m. It's rum, it's bacchanal. Bring your coolers and come.
Been down this road before. All that left is rum and bacchanal. This is Carnival.
Every night and day, I want to wave, I want to wine, I want to party with you. I want to look it right, yeah. I want to wave, I want to wine, I want to party with you. When the rhythm pumping up, it's everybody jumping up. We sweating, and when the sun is blazing, it's party like we crazy.
Welcome back. Now for a look at the weather update from the TT Met office. Tonight will be generally fair and hazy. Tomorrow conditions will be fair, hazy and at times breezy with isolated mild to moderate showers favoring the early to mid-morning period. Mild to moderate Saharan dust is expected to persist over the next 48 to 72 hours, and persons sensitive to dust are advised to take the necessary precautions. Tonight's minimum temperature is expected to be 23 degrees Celsius at both Piaco and Crown Point. Tomorrow's maximum temperature is forecast to be around 32 degrees Celsius at Piaco and 30 degrees Celsius at Crown Point, with heat indices reaching up to 35 degrees Celsius in Piaco and 33 degrees Celsius in Crown Point. Seas will be moderate with waves between 1.5 and 2 meters in open waters and less than 1 meter in sheltered areas. There are no watches or warnings in effect at this time, but mariners and beachgoers are advised to exercise caution in moderate seas. Sunrise tomorrow is at 6:26 a.m. and sunset is at 6:13 p.m. And that's all the time we have for tonight's Tobago Updates news. Have a great night, and let's recap the headlines. Tobago Division of the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce shares the pain with Tobago's struggling business community. Blue Waves return to service interrupted, and members from the People's National Movement question the abandoned cargo vessels tender process.